It's a blessing to be here, my beautiful sun-kissed people. I couldn't miss the opportunity to come and celebrate and honor this second iteration of the annual trip to the National Museum of African American History and Culture. Let's give it up. I got the divine opportunity to take my daughter last year, and it really touched her and her friend Andrea, and all the youth and families who attended were really transformed by that experience. So I hope that you all receive a seed that really plants itself deeply in your consciousness, that it continues to expand lifelong in terms of love and appreciation for the beautiful contributions of African people, the value of who we are in the world and what we mean to the human family, and foundational vitality. So I'll share a number of pieces just to hold space. And before I depart, I have a trip I'm going out west for a play that's similarly fashioned to affirm African history and story, called The Lion Tells His Tale, from the African adage that has to do with when the tale is told by the hunter, then it's told a certain way. But when it's told by the lion, when it's told by the people who have been harmed, who historically have not had their stories brought to the fore, it's told in a very singular and powerful and poignant way. So I share this art with you to honor that same spirit. The first poem I want to share with you is actually by my daughter as a part of her upcoming text called Into the Light. And I just learned about this piece actually maybe a couple hours ago. But it's called Journey, Part 1. So this is Amina Adesina Francis Rose Edens. Journey, Part 1. The ship was thrown back and forth as the thunder rumbled in the distance. She looked out the window, remembering the last time she saw her family. Her silver tears glimmered in the dull moonlight as the water trembled beneath her aching feet. The cramped ship was full of silence as the torrential waters made it creak and lurch. Forward, back, forward, back. She sits in the rocking chair telling her grandchildren a story. Closing her eyes, she tries to picture herself working on a cotton field. She remembered her mama's blistered hands combing through her matted hair while she sung her favorite spiritual from her homeland. The wind whistled the same tune as the pine trees shook in the distance. As we played stereotypes in movies, they obfuscated us into thinking that was how we were. People bought caricatures and dolls and figurines until we were treated like zoo animals. You feed us, then we entertain you, quote unquote. She sighs and stands up, stretching towards the setting sun. It's not the end yet, we hear her whisper. That's my daughter, y'all. She's 12 years old, but she's an old soul, so you know that's real. That's why ancestors are still with us. So I want to close with this piece. It's an oldie but a goodie and a never endie. It's a beautiful sun-kissed people honoring. It's call and response, so when you hear your part, sing along. Say, beautiful sun-kissed people.
Beautiful sun-kissed people.
Walking miracles, unfolding parables, ancient scrolls and ocean's throes. Love be a rose adorning your ears. This morning will not bring mourning nor a thorn in tears. This forever moment is shorn of fears. Say, beautiful sun-kissed people.
Beautiful sun-kissed people.
We are on the cusp of overthrowing overseers, light years beyond heckles and jeers. No more tanning our highs where Dr. Jekyll steers. This love is sheer, transparent and near, as dear as your closest relative here. Say, beautiful sun-kissed people.
Beautiful sun-kissed people.
No conversation on us being equal, just entertaining the thought is evil. We weave full, fully woven, lost and found, traded and stolen, but look what the eye beholding. Say, beautiful sun-kissed people.
Beautiful sun-kissed people.
Golden, black and free and ebony, mahogany and mocha bee, chocolate Haagen-Dazs can't see. Rivers running melanin, shallow men be monitoring, but Most High God at all intents and purposes in sovereign skin. Watch as this here poem ascends, journeying and frolicking. Summer breezes talking with the autumn wind, how winter just won't break our stride. Too much spring in step for us to hide, our victory is justified. Say, beautiful sun-kissed people.
Beautiful sun-kissed people.
Solar rise with older ties, our currency ain't tokenized. We close to those focused and wise whose feet arise on open skies. We white supremacy eulogizing, blessed ministry new horizon, and desperate attempts at euphemizing our brilliance with futile lies still will never neutralize. Too many youth been euthanized. fed sweet as prey to tooth decay. But truthfully our rootful way has truth to say, adorns the night, salutes the day, in beauty that the stars obey. Say, beautiful sun-kissed people.
Beautiful sun-kissed people.
And I relate to you so musically, and oh, the joy it brings. Like, please stand or put your hand on your chest.
Oh, you want us to stand?
Yes, please. Lift every voice and sing, till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. Let earth and heaven ring in sacred oath, 'cause after all we are betrothed to wondrous wonders of untold, great grand good fortune that broke the mold. Can't buy us off with moldy bread. We've more than crumbs inside our heads. And crusts just will not satisfy when banquets alone are ours divine. We walk in gourmet grandma made, deliciousness in every shade. Say sun-kissed people.
Sun-kissed people.
Say beautiful, blessed, bountiful, sun-kissed people.
Beautiful, blessed, bountiful.
All right. I praise the path that plants our flag, squarely in earth of self-made basking. A glorious newfound approach that predators cannot encroach, that parasites and wayward folks at a mere glimpse will cough and choke. See, this radiance is brighter still than every sun that lights a hill. It calls from something deep within and pours from vocal cords and pen. Say, beautiful sun-kissed people.
Beautiful sun-kissed people.
I'm nourished just to see you. I see you, baby. That's right, Mark. You furnish my living room with life abundant, killing gloom. You water every plant I have and flourish my gardens green and vast. Sing lullabies to my inner child and soothe all fears of foul defile. You spray me with your sense of grace and lovingly embrace my face. Say, I am you and we are race that founded every human trace. Say, sun-kissed people.
Sun-kissed people.
I wake with your poems on my tongue. In my chest I hear your drum. From my lips I hear your hum. It gets me high and drunk as rum. On you I am forever spun. Your melanin I'll never shun. With you I am forever one. Has there been better? Never one. Say, sun-kissed people.
Sun-kissed people.
I bequeath these odes to you, your next of kin and children too, and their children's children's view will yet still match a vibrant hue. You supernatural sorcery to walk in temples gorgeously, shaming cathedrals far and near, make a white Christ pale in the mirror. Sun-kissed children, you are it. Don't let nobody tell you shh, unless they fertilize in soil, to grow a rose regal and royal, to don a rose upon a rose of red and black and green and gold, so poetically bestowed it dignifies your inner throne. Sun-kissed children, marvelous, miraculous magnificence, outlandishly so unabashed, unapologetic sass, ultra-magnetic blackness, the right goddess on your epitaph. That's blasphemy, surely, right? Because we know true gods never die. Sun-kissed children, you kiss my eyes with all that sunshine you applying. I say I am in love for true, because you are me and I am you. From head to toe and all between, I love these princes, kings, and queens. I even find you in my dreams. And when I wake, I vow to breathe and breathed a vow with every vowel and consonant I can pronounce. Announce the cosmos all your feasts. Build castles for your sweet retreats. Goose feather pillows, black satin sheets. A sacred lounge to rest your crown. From all them wounds been crying out. Sun-kissed people have no doubt. You're all I am, what I'm about. Can't tell my story without your page. Every chapter be erased. You sew my lines so seamlessly. We vibe on higher frequency. So let's not love in secrecy. My sun-kissed people, we be's the key. Blessings, loved ones.
And feel free to, especially if you want to participate in the silent auction, he does have some books here that is a part of the silent auction at this table. If you want to check it out, it's right here. If you want to sign up to be a part of the silent auction, please come across and place your bid here with the item number and your name in this box right here. So if you want to be a part of this fundraising activity, this is one of the efforts here to raise funds for this is a flagship event here. This is the second annual trip, Sankofa, and if you're familiar with that name or part of it, right? And shout out to this being a cultural center, right? Just encouraging them. This trip encourages that experiences or these experiences here. So this is one of the flagship events here at the Richard Kemp Center. So if you want to be a part of that, to be a part of the donation. Apart from the silent auction, we do have a QR code here if you'd like to donate. And if you want to see more about how you can be involved in support, please check out the support page right here at this table. We're going to get into, did we have anyone else a part of the open mic that is here? If not, in a few, we'll get into the second section of this. It includes just a little bit of information about it. We're going to do a bit of a trivia as well, so if you're up for some trivia activities, we'll get into that. But once again, welcome to one and all that's here. If you are getting comfortable, please feel free to grab some food that's here at this table. The bathrooms are at the back left of the building. We have some activities here, pool, the game activities here, and then we'll get into some of the games and further activities. So get to know your neighbors if you haven't seen one another in a while. Say hi. We're sharing this on our social media platforms as well, so if you want to share that as well, please feel free to do so. And big shout out to everyone who's here. We'll do a little highlight shout out to all the individuals that are here as well. And some of the programs that are building up from the Richard Kemp Center here, the after school programs, summer programs. So we're going to excitedly tell you about that. But feel free to get a little bit more comfortable. Grab some more food, say hi to a neighbor or two, and we'll get right on to it.
Give it up for Jamie and Ann.
You ready? Yeah.
Hey, cast a long shadow. I know that I lie in it and let it roam my mind from time to time.
Sing, girl.
Escape a little bit. Let's come back. Come back. Ready?
Like a vine to me, whispers dirty lies in my ears. I know we didn't start this fight, and I won't let it rule my heart tonight. I can change, I can still change, I can still change.
in advisory and sing songs, and it helps us get through the school year.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. No capo on this one. Let's see if I remember how to play this one.
All along it was a fever, hard-headed believer. I threw my hands in the air, said, show me something. He said, if you dare, come. I'm messing up.
That's
Can we
okay.
start again?
Yep, we're gonna stay. Okay, here we go.
Long it was a fever, cold sweat, hard-headed believer. Threw my hands in the air, said, show me something. He said, if you dare, come a little closer. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. And it takes me all the way. I want you to stay. Feel like you're living. It's not just something you take, it's given. Then around and around and around we go. Oh, now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way. I want you to stay. Ooh, the reason I hold on. Ooh, 'cause I need this hope on. Funny, you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed saving. 'Cause when you never see the light, it's hard to know which one of us is caving. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way. I want you to stay. Stay. I want you to stay. Yeah.
We got a sing-along.
Yeah, this one I'm sure all of you know, so this one will be fun. I might need lyrics.
You need to dial it up,
Just in case.
Actually,
you know what? It's fine.
You got it?
Yeah.
We all know it?
Yeah, you can help us.
Like roll your boat.
Yeah. When the night
Yeah.
has come and the land is dark and the moon
Thank you.
Great job, everyone who came out, supported, been a part of this fundraising activity here at the Richard Kemp Center. Good to see familiar faces. If there is anyone who is new or getting to know the Richard Kemp Center, feel free to stop on by. We have a range of activities, week activities, and summer activities happening, after school activities. A lot of things happening here at the Richard Kemp Center, so feel free to stop on by and pay us a visit.
Yeah, come and pay us a visit, y'all. We got a couple more things this afternoon. We've kind of blew our schedule out already, but I know that there was a special video that was prepared for us by Bobby that we wanted to take a look at. We definitely want to hear from Mike and hear from Bobby this afternoon. I know there's also Christine, I think you wanted to have a few brief remarks as well. So we definitely want to turn that over to you. We had intended on trivia. We may just push that instead. I'm not looking at the clock right now, but I get the feeling we must be sneaking up on 5 o'clock at least, right? 5:15.
Right after that, yeah.
Yeah. So how about if Christine? How about if you come over and join us? Let's just chat it up for a few minutes. Here you go, honey.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
No, thank you, everybody, for being here. I don't have a whole lot to say. I think Kenroy's been doing a good job just telling everybody about some of the stuff that we have going on. And we do have little small flyers that even if you've already donated, or if you might know somebody else that could donate for our trip, it's happening next month. So I think our thermometer shows you that we still have a little ways to go. But I just really want to thank everybody for being here. We do have a lot of stuff that we're trying to make happen here. So if you're interested in being involved or helping us spread the word, yeah, that's what's happening. I really don't have much else to say, but thank you so much for being here.
No doubt. Winston, to also to Kenroy. Kenroy just killing it, right? Killing it. He's it. And especially I want to just lift up my wife, who's just just amazing woman. Why did she marry me? I don't know. What's going on here? And I also want to just lift up just this community and the work that's happening. Let me just talk to you for a brief, very serious moment, because we installed a board of directors. The Richard Kemp Center is spinning off from the Racial Justice Alliance. We've been here in the neighborhood for a little bit over almost 2.5 years. Now, believe it or not, almost 2.5 years. You can clap if you want to. And seriously, there's never been anything done like this before, and there are a lot of headwinds that we're facing in getting this work done. This is very difficult work on a lot of different levels, none of which I'm going to go into right now. But this is incredibly difficult work to do. When you say that you're gonna place a cultural empowerment center for black folks, by black folks, for black folks, in the biggest town of the whitest state in the United States, there are headwinds. So I just want to let everybody know how much we appreciate, all of everything that y'all are doing, even, here just showing up, even though it's just a small handful of us, behind the scenes and everything. I'm telling you, it is incredibly important, the work that we're doing, and we are tremendously appreciative for anything that any of you have done to contribute to this work, because this is very, very serious work. It's incredibly difficult work to do, and to have partners like y'all show up, to me, means everything. So please give yourself a hand, okay? Please. Sorry about that, Johnny. Tripped over the mic. Michael, can you come up, please? So we've got queued up for you just an address because Bobby Hackney was going to be here this afternoon, and he's not, but Michael is, and Michael's going to talk to us for a minute. I think we might have a short video. Is that
Yes,
right?
we have a short video.
Sir?
Hello, everyone. How you doing? I'm Michael Austin. You know, I'm the manager of the band called Death, and I'm here on behalf of the Hackney family. You know, I got the opportunity over a decade to have the experience to work with them. I'm still working with them. It's a great story. You know, like Mark said, Bobby wanted to be here and show you his journey and his experience at the African American Smithsonian, especially him and his brothers being the first African American punk rock band out in Detroit. So, guys, enjoy.
We can just pull this one off. Are we in?
Hi, I'm Bobby Hackney. Greetings and salutations to all of you who are about to take this wonderful excursion journey down to Washington, D.C. to visit the African American History Museum at Smithsonian. We were honored and proud to be a part of this journey from the beginning, as we were one of the few bands that were invited down to the Smithsonian African American History Museum right during the finalization of its construction completion. When we were there, we witnessed some of the construction that was going on the outside and the inside. We are proud to be inducted into the Smithsonian African American History Museum. I'm sure that you will see a part of our journey as you visit the museum. So just enjoy, take it in. This is going to be something you'll never forget. I'd like to acknowledge the Richard Kemp Center for organizing this, putting this all together, promoting it, and making it possible for all of you to go on this wonderful journey. Remember, this is our pride, this is our heritage, this is our story. So enjoy, enjoy, enjoy.
So we got cisterns and everything, rainwater, and the surface runoff, and we're reusing that water to pump toilets, to irrigate the lawn, to do a lot of things, as well as all of the energy that's collected.
Wow.
So it really keeps that scale of the building there. It's really dope.
We had a disconnect on the audio. I think that's gonna do it. No?
I cannot tell you, words cannot express what you're about to experience. So just really be prepared, really have fun, enjoy it. It will be a remarkable journey from the first floor to the very, very top of the building. Take your time, take it all in, let all of your emotions flow, because this is the history. This is the history of our people. And right up to this day. I'm honored to be standing right here in the very attic where the death tapes were stored and kept for many years before the discovery. And we are honored to be a part, and our story to be a part of the National African American History Museum. You will see us as you rise up throughout the journey. I guarantee you, when you get up to the levels of the journey, you will see the death story, and you will see some of the exhibit of some of our stuff there. And we're just proud. We carry this with such pride. The fact of the matter is that I never thought, who would have known that this place would be a place of history. And here we are. And this is where the death tapes were discovered. Out of nostalgia, you know, we still keep a few master tapes, you know, around. Even though most of them are archived in government copyright now, you know, we still keep a few of them here because this is where the history was made. And this is why it's so important that we understand and appreciate history and never let it go. And a lot of you have attics and grandparents and parents, you know, with the storehouses and attics and all that stuff. Listen, that's history. So keep that in mind as you become an adult, as you rise up, as you get older. It happened to us, it could happen to anyone if you appreciate the history of where you come from, where you've been, and most of all, where you're going. So enjoy, have a good time, God bless, and celebrate the history you're going to see for the rest of your life.
You bring those lights back up. Mike, can you come back and just say just a few more words about, I think we got some more video after this.
Well, the things you guys are seeing right now is what's actually in the museum. And Bobby Hackney and his brothers, they've been out here for about 50 years now. And they raised a lovely family out here and started a legacy coming from Detroit. And that book right there, the show was written by Bobby Hackney. That's the whole story of the Hackney family. And that's another reason why I brought the book up there, to show you guys that we actually donating this to the Richard Kemp Center on behalf of the band called Deaf.
Yeah. Amazing, amazing history.
And by the way, this is my lovely family here also. All right, anything else? Oh, yeah, like I said, Bobby is originally from Detroit, him and his brothers, and they moved out here in the 70s, which they started not only continue doing their music, but they also started doing other music from rock and roll to reggae, and started the reggae festival out in Vermont since the 70s. So, you know, like I said, this is very important to me. I know it's gonna be very important to you guys once you guys know the story and the history. And by the way, we also have a documentary that's out called Band Called Deaf, which has since been released since 2012. So I hope you guys get a chance to see it, if not on your own, on the trip. And I will also be there with my lovely family as well, which that's my wife, my son, and my daughter. And we're excited to be a part of this. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, we're getting closer to this event ending. Thank you for everyone coming through to this fundraiser event for the trip, our Sankofa trip, to the museum, the National Museum of African American Art and Culture, History and Culture. We have some announcement or just some more information. If you're not already aware of the activities that are happening here at the Richard Kemp Center, please feel free to check out the community offerings list on the table that we have here. We have summer activities and free lunch program starting June 24th. Open enrollment has started. If you're interested, please let us know. Here at the Richard Kemp Center, Monday through Fridays, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. This includes wellness education, field trips, and cultural empowerment activities. First Fridays of the month. The next one is April 5th here at the Richard Kemp Center, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Look forward for fun community building activities for our adult community members. Right, feel free to drop in 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. the first Friday of the month. And after school activities and youth drop-in time, Monday through Fridays, 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Feel free to come through for a safe, fun after-school space. Snacks will be here available, computer access here, homework help, tutoring, and access to the game activity area, which includes the air hockey, video games, art supplies, and more. So check us out, drop in, encourage your younger ones, the youth of the community, to come through 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. for a youth drop-in. That youth drop-in time is a part of the after-school activities here. The Growing Homes Initiative has started up. It will be here Wednesdays at 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. starting in May. This is wealth building, home and land ownership, financial wellness, credit building activities here at the Richard Kemp Center under the Growing Homes Initiative. Youth Movie Night is the second and fourth Friday of the month here at the Richard Kemp Center, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We'll have movies on schedule, fun activities, discussions, and prevention and wellness topics. Also, community time will be recurring every Tuesday and Thursday here at the Richard Kemp Center, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. It's an open time to meet with the community and community organizations and individuals. It's a time to get to know the other active members of the community, to network amongst each other. Community time here Tuesdays and Thursdays. The Racial Justice Alliance Outreach and Education Program will be happening every second Thursday. Was that right with that, Mark? Or was that every Thursday here at the Richard Kemp Center, and virtually online? You can tune in online as well. We'll have that availability as well. And this is about legislative priorities and organizing. This is 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Come through Thursday evenings. Put that on your schedule if you'd like to. And of course, if you've signed in and checked in, we'll be able to send you some information if you have your contact information on our sign-in sheet, and for that activity and other activities. Game night happens every third Friday here at the Richard Kemp Center. Yeah, everything, card games, board games. Spades. Come on through, bring your competitiveness about you.
Yeah, if you don't know how to play spades, do not come. Do not come
if you want to learn.
But you know what? I remember we were playing spades one night, and I'm not gonna say who it was, but one of our neighborhood friends was here, and she said, "You guys shouldn't be mean to each other." I'm like, wait a minute, honey, we playing spades. You in the wrong, you're in the wrong place, right? You don't know nothing about this, because you ain't talking trash. You ain't playing spades, right?
So if you want to grow some thick skin, if they will.
Right, y'all come on out, come on, get some lessons, right?
Yeah,
I promise nobody gets hurt. I promise this time.
So that's the range of activities here and more. Be in the communication with us, and of course, feel free to check in to the Richard Kemp Center. And this is what this activity is about. Yeah. Also, in reference to letting you know about the upcoming activity, the Sankofa trip to DC, and that is the main, the flagship program that's here. This is the second annual activity, so this fundraiser is in support of that. So for everyone who has donated, has joined in and donated, and who has been a part, or who has signed up to be a part of the silent auction that we're about to jump into really quickly.
Yeah.
If you haven't already done so, you can check out the silent auction table. There are items 1 through 10 from a various amount of artists that has given their art here to be a part of the fundraising activity. So we'll get that together. If you haven't checked them out, take another minute or so to do so, and then we'll jump in to our.
You know what, we're gonna. I think one of the things that we'll do here as we're closing, I'm gonna just put out there that we're gonna stay here after this is over, because we're only gonna be here for another 20 or so minutes, but we're gonna stay here after this. And we're gonna keep the mic open just in case somebody wants to stick around and sing some more karaoke or just hang out. We're not gonna kick everybody out. I'm gonna stay until the last person leaves. So yeah, the other thing too is I know, Kenroy, you've got you probably got at least a preview on some of the music programming that you're going to be doing here. You might want to bring that forward in a little while.
Yeah.
We can talk about that. I know that we've got one to provide a grassroots community-based media training for youth from marginalized communities. We're centering that in racial justice and equity, and professionally and academically, we're augmenting it to include mentoring and training and education to enable participants the ability to become independent in all aspects of recording and producing. So that's one of the things we're going to be doing. We call it media justice. Somebody look at your neighbor and say media justice. We need that, right? Media justice. So that's one thing that we're doing. CCTV, shout out. Woo. Charlie in the house. Another one, I don't know whether we want to fill in the blanks on that one with the music, but definitely be looking to see farm injustice. Somebody say farm injustice.
Farm injustice.
We need justice everywhere. Where do we need justice? Everywhere. Understanding that farming, it does enable marginalized communities to access food, also on workforce development, therapeutic release, like wellness. Those are just like a few of the powerful reasons that we want to focus on farm equity and justice. So just remember, there's a generational wealth gap that's out there too, and the work that we're doing, that's what we're trying to address. So you know that how many people knew that Black Americans possess 1/13 the wealth of white Americans? The median wealth of a family. How many people knew that? That's why you're here. So that's why we're doing that thing on Thursday evenings. We're going to be talking about systemic racism and what it looks like, the root causes, not just legislative stuff, but root causes, impact. And we're going to be talking about things like this, okay? So how many people knew that only 0.2% of the farmland in Vermont is owned by Black people? I said 0.2% of the farmland in Vermont is owned by Black folks. That's a little, that's kind of crazy, ain't it? That's kind of crazy. So we want to fix that, and we can start with you. So when you see that program come out, bring them children, and we'll get and put our feet and our hands in some dirt, okay? Okay? All right. Go ahead.
All right, so as we say, we're having a range of activities coming up. Be on the lookout for that. Check out our social media platforms as well. We're on Facebook, the Richard Kemp Center. And also, if you check out the initiatives, the legislative initiatives through the Racial Justice Alliance, you can find us on the social media platforms as well. A little bit about the Music Lab area. If you're interested in jam sessions, that's another thing that we're inviting the community to take part into, just that collaborative or the musical expressiveness, and how that is actually a wellness initiative as well. It helps to encourage mindfulness and actually mental health, positive mental health, just musical expression in a whole. So you'll find that here at the Richard Kemp Center as well. That's the Geno Music Lab. And I'm leading that as well, just interacting in a positive way musically. Music expression is important. And you see that here in the part of the karaoke set that we have here. So we're inviting one and all to be a part and to take part of these events that we're offering here at the Richard Kemp Center. Exciting, interactive, specifically interactive, fun, a really safe space of expression here at the Richard Kemp Center. So if you know someone who would benefit from that, especially the youth and young adults as well, this is a great space to express that and to collaborate in that.
I like this over here. Is this you, man? This you?
It's a jam spot. Let's
get this thing on. Yes. I got how we doing on the silent auction? We doing good? Are we good?
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna check the list here. We do have time to actually go through the items and get that into effect.
I think the last time we checked on the list on the money that was coming in, I think we're at about 30%, which is not good, but we're getting along there. Yeah. I believe we're gonna make it. How many people believe we're gonna make it? Somebody say we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Bye, Ann. Thank you for coming. I love your guitar playing. We're gonna make it. I haven't. This was beforehand We're only at 30% right now, so tell your friends. Well, we were at 30% this morning.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend and tell their mama. Okay? So I'm not trying to play the dozens, but let's do this.